Hey guys, today we're going to talk about why Bitcoin is going to zero. If you get value from this video, please like and subscribe. The first reason why Bitcoin is going to zero, folks, is because Bitcoin is extremely energy intensive. Bitcoin is not innocuous. Transactions are processed by miners using massive amounts of computing power in return for rewards in the form of Bitcoin. By some estimates, the Bitcoin network consumes as much energy as entire countries like Argentina and Norway, not to mention the mountains of electronic waste from specialized machines used for such mining operations that burn out rapidly. If there were to be widespread adoption of Bitcoin, we wouldn't have the energy infrastructure to be able to handle all of the mining required to make Bitcoin a legitimate currency that's used around the world on a large scale. It just takes too much energy. The second reason why Bitcoin's going to go to zero is because Bitcoin was designed to be thief-proof. What do I mean? Bitcoin was marketed as never being able to be stolen. The concepts behind blockchain technology make it nearly impossible to hack into a blockchain. However, weaknesses outside of the blockchain create opportunities for thieves. Hackers can gain access to cryptocurrency owners' cryptocurrency wallets, exchange accounts, or the exchanges themselves. Hackers stole over $500 million of Bitcoin or Ethereum from the Ronin network, a blockchain supporting a token-based video game. This made it the largest Bitcoin heist of 2022. Hackers successfully hacked the nodes that handled all transaction within the global game. Players purchased and earned tokens, and they stole over $500 million from Bitcoin owners worldwide. One of the big selling points of Bitcoin was that it can't be taken from you. It can't be stolen. Well, that's great, provided that never happened. But here we see that a lot of people lost a lot of money, not in these obscure different coins like FTX or, the dog coin, the Doge coin, whatever these things are. No, they lost money in Bitcoin. And that undermines the credibility that Bitcoin espouses that you will not lose any money with this investment. The third reason why Bitcoin's going to go to zero is it does not get enough widespread adoption. Guys, it is what it is. Baby boomers have all the money. And as long as the baby boomers have all the money, if they do not invest in Bitcoin because they can't understand it, Bitcoin's not going to go anywhere. If you've ever tried to talk to somebody who's a baby boomer about how Bitcoin works, good luck. It doesn't go over well. It goes right over their head. They're like, what are you talking about? If the vast majority of the people who have all the money won't touch Bitcoin with a 10-foot pole because they don't understand it, it is very difficult for you to get widespread adoption as a currency. The fourth reason why Bitcoin's going to go to zero is the governments can't control it. Guys, I hate to say it. Henry Kissinger said it. He said that he who controls the food controls the people. He who controls the oil controls the region, but he who controls the money controls the world. The governments want to control your life. And the last thing they want to do is give the control of the money supply back to the people. Now, I'm all for that. I'm all for having a deregulated currency where you can buy and sell and it's smooth, it's easy, it's safe. I'm all for it. But you know who's not for it? Is the government, because they lose control over the people. And that's why the government will continue to allow Bitcoin to exist with heavy regulation, provided it's small enough to where if they so chose, they could sign something and it goes away. Now again, there will always be people who invest in it to some degree. There will always be the holdouts. But to have widespread adoption when the government can't control it and can't control the people with the money, never gonna happen. The fifth reason why Bitcoin will go to zero is Bitcoin is not backed by anything. Have you ever heard the term commodity money? Commodity money is a value of money that is backed by some sort of commodity. Commodity money consists of objects having value or use in themselves, intrinsic value, as well as their value in buying goods. This is in contrast to representative money, which has no intrinsic value, but represents something of value such as gold or silver for which it can be exchanged. And fiat money, which derives its value from having been established as money by government regulation. Some examples of commodities that have been used as media of exchange include precious metals, stones, grain, animal parts such as beaver pelts, tobacco, fuel, and others. Sometimes several types of commodity money were used together with fixed relative values in various commodity valuation or price system economies. In the past, countries have fixed their currencies to different standards of commodities like gold. And when they do that, it creates stability in the currency. The problem with Bitcoin, and frankly the problem with the dollar, is there is no stored value that backs the legitimacy of that currency. Now, I understand what people say, well, the dollar is fiat currency, it has no value in and of itself, and that is true, but Bitcoin is the exact same. We're not solving any problems here. Now, if Bitcoin was backed by gold, that's different. So the fifth reason why I believe that Bitcoin is going to go to zero, and listen, I don't think the dollar's immune from this as well, is it's not backed by anything valuable. It's not backed by some sort of commodity. So if you want to see my counter argument to this video on why Bitcoin will actually be the world's reserve currency, you're gonna wanna check out this video above.